Wise is an excellent money transfer service with over 10 million customers and a reputation for security and transparency. Wise has become a trusted choice in the market. Today, I'll be exploring what sets Wise apart and why it has such high praise from its customers. Is Wise safe to send money? Moving more than $70 billion across borders for more than 10 million customers every year, Wise is without a doubt a trustworthy choice. Wise is a licensed authorized electronic money institution, which means it's regulated by the FCA, Financial Conduct Authority, and HMRS, Her Majesty's Revenue and Customs in the United Kingdom, where it's headquartered, as well as by the relevant authorities in all the countries in which it does business. For example, Wise Ltd Australia is regulated by the Australian Securities and Investments Commission. In the US, it's registered as Wise Inc. with the Financial Intelligence Unit as a money remitter, where it's authorized by the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network. Wise Money Transfer is also licensed as a money transmitter in individual US states, meaning regulatory authorities fully supervise it in every state in which it does business. Is Wise trustworthy? Wise employs more than 2,000 people from over 60 nationalities across its 9 offices worldwide. Employees give the company close to a 5-star rating on the employer review site Glassdoor and describe the team as a great company that is doing an awesome job, full of smart and motivated people, a company that is super customer focused with an excellent culture. One employee wrote that they are impressed by the professionalism everyone has alongside an innate sense of trust and drive to achieve this mission. Another said, the product is honest, so there is no trying to cheat customers. It's work you can feel good about doing. Overall, it's clear that employees love working there and feel that they're on a mission to send money as cheaply and conveniently as possible. Is Wise safe? The short answer is yes. Wise is safe indeed, offering institutional-grade security for their service and take preventative measures such as a 2-step login and verification procedures. Wise holds its clients' funds completely separate from their own business segregated accounts, as per FCA requirements. Should the company have any financial difficulties, then your money will be safe. Is Wise profitable? Wise has raised over $396 million from major investors including Virgin Group, Sir Richard Branson, Anderson Horowitz IVP, Max Levin of PayPal, Sapphire, and Seedcamp, which has helped the startup sustain its phenomenon. For example, in 2016, they saw a growth rate of approximately 150%, and in the 2017 fiscal year, their revenues more than doubled. Overall, the company reported revenues of $67 million for 2017 and made an adjusted operating profit of £2 million. So, is Wise safe? Absolutely. Is Wise good for sending money? Opening and managing an account, contacting support service, and funding a transfer with Wise is very convenient, although receiving options are quite limited. Wise's website and mobile app, which was fast, user-friendly, and simple to use, particularly impressed me in its clean user interface and helpful prompts and tips. I found the website to be approachable, and I like the fact that it has avoided complicated phrases and money transfer jargon. Aside from this, the other major feature in Wise's cap was its excellent transparency. I was impressed by the mid-market exchange rate and clear fee breakdowns on Wise's homepage, giving me a lot of confidence in the service. What is Wise? Wise is an innovative international money transfer service that is often dubbed the Robin Hood of the money transfer industry. They focus on making bank transfers more affordable than traditional banks by charging low and transparent fees and converting money at the mid-market exchange rate. In other words, Wise charges no exchange rate margin, something that sets them apart from most other services. Wise Currency Exchanger. Wise currently supports sending money to 71 countries and sending more from 43 countries. The company covers more than 1,000 routes across 57 currencies, and they're also one of the few companies offering the true mid-market rate. Most currencies supported by Wise offer one option, a bank transfer from one bank to another. For some currencies, you can pay with debit and credit card or use a so-forth transfer option. Apple Pay or Android Pay is also available for certain currencies via Wise iOS and Android apps. In most cases, the recipient will get the money within 1 or 2 business days. Wise's fees and exchange rates. Wise is consistently one of the cheapest and competitive online banks. Are Wise's exchange rates any good? What's perhaps most noteworthy about Wise's pricing is that the service will convert your money using the mid-market exchange rate. This means that the Wise exchange rate is the fairest, most accurate exchange rate you can hope for, with the only way the service makes its money being the commissions and fixed fees noted above. Wise guaranteed exchange rates. What's more, Wise will automatically lock the exchange rate for a specified time frame, 24 hours for most countries and 48 hours for several others, meaning you will not be exposed to exchange rate fluctuations after having confirmed your money transfer. All in all, while this is a reliable way to ensure that your recipient receives a specific amount, be aware that Wise must receive your money within the specified time frame, or else the exchange rate will no longer be guaranteed. Wise's transfer fees. A percentage commission. Wise's fees are low and fully transparent. They charge a commission fee and a fixed fee for some country combinations. The minimum Wise charges depend on the currencies you're sending from and to, and certain currencies have variable fees depending on the total account being sent. For example, from transfers from British pounds to euros, you'll pay around 0.35% of the transfer amount with a fee of 80 pence. In the reverse euro to British pound transfer, the pounds will cost around 0.5% of the transfer amount with a flat fee of 2 euros. When sending Danish kroner to euros, you'll be charged around 0.5% of the transfer amount on the initial 50,000 Danish kroner, and then a 0.3% on anything over that amount. Wise Calculator. To get a sense of how costly Wise's fees are, take a look at their dedicated fee calculator tool, or see this table for a rougher idea of how the platform applies fixed and commission charges on a $2,500 transfer around the world. Other fees at Wise. In most cases, Wise uses a savvy network of local accounts around the globe to collect and send funds, thereby skipping the SWIFT network and its pricey steps and waiting times. As a result, you can expect to incur no charges from sending or receiving banks and no correspondent bank fees along the way. If you're paying by credit card, you will be charged a credit card fee between 0.3 and 2% depending on the currency you're sending from and the type of credit card you're using. Debit card payments are free from certain currencies, but sometimes incur a debit card fee of between 0.15 and 2%. Be careful of SWIFT bank transfers. Despite the bank account network mentioned before, Wise does transfer some currencies via the international SWIFT network, which most banks will charge fee to receive. If you're sending to these currencies, make sure you check with the receiving bank how much they charge for incoming SWIFT payments. The currencies concerned are the Japanese yen, the South African rand, and the outbound transfers of US dollars. If you live in the US, I recommend avoiding receiving payments via the SWIFT network, as your bank will likely charge you a hefty fee to get the job done. You'll only want to send USD to Wise via SWIFT if your payment is coming from outside the US. Wise.com customer reviews. Wise has received overwhelmingly positive reviews from customers across the platforms. On Trustpilot, around 85% of 189,000 customer reviews gave their feedback rated and the service 5 out of 5 stars. Among the hundreds of Wise.com reviews I surveyed, the following key themes emerged from Wise customers. Positive Wise reviews. Trustable service, fast, transparent, and inexpensive, simple, easy to use, and self-explanatory, user-friendly, and with no hidden fees, a helpful and knowledgeable customer service. Negative Wise reviews. Sometimes there is a delay and some frustrations with the required document required to verify identity.